would like to invite our next presenter, architect Vaidya ji. He is a young and enthusiastic architect practicing through his architectural firm Team Consultants, passionate and eager about vernacular architecture. He has designed a number of resorts in the Himalayan region and has been the creative driving force behind the achievements of various design competitions won by his firm. He has also been felicitated by Outstanding Youth Profession by Nepal Engineers Association in 2014. His article, International Recognition of Art Nouveau and its Subconscious Creative Communication, as a co-writer, was published in International Scientific Journal, Architecture and Engineering in 2014. Besides architecture, he has a strong belief that socio-economic transformation is possible only through the political leadership and has been supporting members of parliament with all his technical professional knowledge through the campaign Livable Kathmandu. He has also served the government of Nepal as the advisor to the minister at Ministry of Defense. Please welcome him to the dais with a round of applause, everyone. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Kunina Music School, the story Untold. This music school is designed in the Himalayas as well. At around 1400 meters, there's a small village called Sekha, and we were supposed to design a music school, and we wanted to make it really simple. As all architects want to make their projects the best they can, we also try to make it best we could. So first thing we want to make is keep it as simple as we could. So we started from the plan and we wanted to make it really simple. So we made it a circular plan. Now how circular is again simple, that's going to be another paradigm. So that's not even a circle, that's a combination of multiple arcs. Like if you see there are 7 arcs combined to generate a plan. By designing, the point of counterflexure for us was to make design sustainable and make the design that can adopt the technology, the local technology, materials, and the human resources that we have. And in Sikha, the mud, bamboo, timbers were the native construction materials. So we try to use them and build up the school with that. So we designed a building, we designed a school that is going to be, that's going to have 4 rooms with store in all the rooms so that these instruments could be stored. And we also wanted to have a stage in between the hall and the middle of the school, so that the students, all the students that go there for learning school, these musical instruments, they see their dream, that stage is their ultimate dream, and they go pursue their silver screen someday. And all the structures were designed, and bamboo structures, as we already say, the structures were done with mud mortar, compressed bricks and things like that. So all the feasibility studies were done for construction, and the clients were happy, and we were really excited that the sustainable architecture is going to come up in the Himalayas as well. But one fine morning, our clients calls us and says these bamboo trusses are no good for the reason as they have lesser time lifespan than steels, and all these compressed mud bricks, they can be plunged out by kids. So let's not do with that, and let's replace that with normal bricks and other things like steel materials. But we always wanted to use the local materials and refine all those industrial materials to the place where only structural elements demanded. But within a couple of minutes conversation in the phone, our design, all things went off, and to what we call it what sustainability, economy, and environment. We were thinking of that for months and months and months, and these all things went off in a couple of minutes. So we were designing things like OAT with using the natural ground, and the stage ahead to be used as a stage for open air theaters. All these dreams scattered in a couple of minutes, and this is how our project, sustainability project, turned out to be. So this is really frustrating. So what can we do? What can an architect do? So what did we do? It's an important question. So what did I do? So I went back to my office and read second chapter, 47th slok of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Karmanye Mahavidya Karmani. So this simple poem of Bhagavad Gita means has a deep meaning. It means like you have right, you have the power to perform your duty, you have the power to perform your job, but you have no power over the results that you get. So this slok means different from different people. For me, being an architect, it means like I have enough power, I have a right to perform a design that I truly believe in, with all the passion and with all the beliefs I do have. But I don't have the power to get it done or get it translated. So we should not be frustrated, we should keep doing what we believe in. I can see a lot of young architects, they are here to listen to me. I seriously would like to tell all of you young architects that, so do not bother of thinking like, are your designs being to be converted? Don't bother. Just do with all the passion you have. That will make leave your fire and creativity. That will keep burning you, that creativity. Otherwise, you will turn out to be some another architect or some eventually civil engineer or contractor later on. So, with whatever you do with passion. That's what I have to say to all the young architects when I see you here. Do karma. Now, so when you are talking about karma, this also says like don't stay blocked and keep moving. So keep moving. So now we needed to move to another project of ours. So we moved from Untold story to dream story, farmland, from 1400 Sikar to 2700 Manang. This is a dream story. So what is this dream story? This is what, come on, look at the backdrop. This Himalayan backdrop has been always the favorite backdrop for all of us. May that be for screensaver, may that be in the book cover or wall hangings. It has been always the favorite backdrop for us. And guess what? I was so lucky to get that backdrop as my backdrop for my project. So this is my dream story. This is how it goes. So as the name follows, this is a farmhouse, is a small boutique resort that is located at Manang on the way to Thorn Pass from Chambe. So this is small with only 6 rooms in it and 2 suites. So the forms what we have adopted is like the pine wood trees, this spiking pine wood trees that we chopped around 300 fully grown trees to get done the construction works. So we also wanted to use construction materials that are available here as we always try to do. So the major construction materials were stone, timber, and very limited concrete and steel. We limited these industrial materials to the places where only and only structural character demanded. This is how it looked from sideways. So once we were done with the forms that we wanted, we went back to the plans like we always do. So we wanted to make it again very simple plans, as the site was very inaccessible and laborers and the artisans that we used were not very good and perfectly trained. So we needed to train them, we needed to tell them how to put things together, how to put the stones together. So, and again, there were no much of trained machines as well. So we wanted to train them. And the other factor what we were looking at while designing this thing was, we wanted to change the economy of that entire place as well, because a lot of people from that region pursue as a passion in the plains. So we wanted to train them and we wanted to make them build their houses by themselves. They were doing this thing from earlier as well, but the problem with them was they had no ideas of how they could restrain their buildings and make the buildings earthquake resistance. So this was a simple plan we developed. We wanted to have 6 rooms on upper floor and with two suites, and we wanted to make the ground floor really maintenance free. So we used natural stones and ground, so the maintenance would be easier. And we also saw that the majority of the client that we will be having would be the trekkers. So trekkers with the dirty boots could ruin the floors and again our floors as well. So for the cleaning purpose, we wanted to have really simple floorings. So again, with that, we had one like fireplace. That's like essential things. That's a character that what all the Himalayan peoples do have. And so we made a small bar and thing that we call fireplace. And all the upper floors were made for accommodation purpose. So this is how it looks when the project was completed. So we also wanted to remove the dust from the boots of the trekkers. So we had a long walkway where we also wanted, we placed some pebbles, stone pebbles, so that all the dust would be removed before they enter the premises, hotel premises. And these are some clips from where we can see, like this is the second picture is from the reception area. The third picture is from the place where we see like fireplace is there and some bar being constructed. So if you stay in the hotel and get the backyard, back rooms, this is the view that you'll be able to see. This is how the building looks at, and the third picture is how the building looks from the back end. This is another picture that looks dining hall is going to look. Then these are some more pictures of ground floor. These pictures show how the stairways and the mid gallery of first floor looks. And this is one of the suites that the owner uses for himself. This is the final product that we had came around. We saw our 2 projects that we had done. Whenever we are designing in our studio, we try to make the things sustainable. We want to pursue the things like that could go a long way. So we just don't build buildings, we don't just put 2 bricks together, but we also want to change the lifestyles, we want to change the economy of the country. So how you say, like, how you going to change the economy of the country when you are just putting 2 bricks together and designing few buildings. So to our belief that if we could design, or if we could build the buildings that from sustainable, the vernacular materials, we can always reduce the imports that we make, and we can change the lives. When I'm talking about the untold stories, I'm not only one architect, the first architect, the only an architect who have these untold stories and unbuilt buildings and horrible buildings that turned out. So we all have those projects that turn to be horrible. Maybe like we don't want to discuss, but I think like this is a platform. We also need to talk about the untold stories, because the project that turned ugly, we have given our all effort. We have given our nights. We have given our months of effort. We have read lots of done researches and turned out, but they did not turn out as we expected. They did not turn out as expected because we don't have the control over the results. But sincerely, we have given our efforts. So these things need to be discussed. As like we say, like we nurture all those products as our kids. Like we grow our kids, but some of the kids don't make up to the expectation that we wanted to. Does that mean that we don't love those kids? No, we love those kids as well. They make up to the expectation or not. So we need to discuss. I think we need to discuss. That's why I brought that my untold story here. Thank you very much.